Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our coverage of the Porsche versus Ferrari Championship here in Ultimate Racing League. We are here with the boys in League 2 for the resumption of what has been an absolutely fascinating season so far. We are here en Francais at Saint Croix, a fictional circuit somewhere in France. And before we go down to the grid and introduce our contenders, let's go through some championship standings. So, our current runaway winner, leader of the championship, we don't call him the winner just yet, but the leader of the championship is Carlsberg. He is on 201 points, not including drop rounds because I can't do the maths. In second place, we have got Tiddy Milk. He is on 162 points, so 40 points behind, give or take, which is more than a race victory. And then on 135 points, we have got Ruthless. And then a shout out to Mighty Kid and Vane in 4th and 5th places respectively. And we've got a much tighter pack actually for those guys. So 135 points for Rufus. Then 134, 1 point behind is Mighty Kid, and 129 points for Vane. So there's all to play for third place, and then we'll see whether Tiddy can overcome that gap to get up to Carlsberg in first. Let's see what happens tonight. Wishing everyone a safe race. So let's get down to the grid with our new cameraman. So our previous cameraman, unfortunately, Nigel, was deported after the last race. So we have our new cameraman, Emmanuel. Let's go over to him now and do the grid walk, courtesy of the rock band Henge. So, bringing up the rear of the grid, it's car number 619. It is the Ferrari of Vane. Then one position in front of him, another Ferrari. It's the number 23 Skechers livery of Lervillian. Then the first of our Porsches, or rather the last of our Porsches, number 8 Shoo. And then another Ferrari, number 15 of Barrick, the first of our two Scottish drivers. Then it is not me, it's not Panic at the Tesco, it is Carlsberg in the 177 Porsche. And then the second of our Scots, it is the car number 55 of Stealth. Moving place forwards, we've got the number 100 of Hoyland in a similar livery to Vane. And then the number 25 all-black Ferrari of Frank. Then it is the number 69 of ICQ W4, and then it is Mighty Kid, followed by Paris in his stock Ferrari, and then it is Tiddy Milk, also flying the Panic at the Tesco colours, and our pole sitter tonight is Rufus, so it's a pole for Ferrari. There we go, that is your grid. Now, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. And it is 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, blue flags are waving, and Hoyland appears to be out of position. I think it's just a server error as they get away. Tiddy Milk moving to the right straight away, chopping off the cars behind him. Rufus is showing in second place, but that will resolve itself, I think, as soon as we go through a split. Rufus leads us down into turn 1. Tiddy, we've got Ice Q CW4 on the inside into turn 1, and we've got Tiddy mowing the grass as well. They've all managed to keep it facing forwards, but Rufus has got a big lead out now as we see Hoyland with the cleanest start of anyone. Let's go on board. Oh, he's gone and found the barrier though. He couldn't turn in as IQ now trying a move around the outside as we go through into the second sector. This track gets very narrow as we enter the bridge section. It's going to be who has got the largest pair of cojones, and it is IQ CW4 who is the victor there. Tiddy holding it down into 4th place. Let's see, Carlsberg holding it in 7th place, so a conservative start for him. Mighty Kid there noticing on the mediums with Stealth on the softs behind him, so he'll have a bit of a battle as Paris manages to get his way up into 2nd place, but Tiddy having a run on the inside here as, he's hit him. He's absolutely yeeted him out of the way there, and I think he really needs to give that place back. I think that was a dive that Tom Daly would be proud of right there. That was definitely a push to pass, I'm afraid. but he's not giving it up, and he's going on for second place. Meanwhile, Rufus has just cleared off in front of everyone here. Mighty Kid coming under pressure. There's a big gaggle of cars, and that's why, because Mighty Kid has got damage. He's late on the turn in, and now we've got 3 cars going wide. We will follow this battle down into the hook as we go through the hook for the first time. It's a nice wide exit though, and the inside becomes the outside becomes the inside, should I say. So Carlsberg manages to take advantage. The track comes to him as we go through the highest speed section. Let's go on board with Carlsberg through the high speeds. He's just playing it safe through there. It's a corner where you can almost take it flat out as we come round to complete our first lap. So Rufus leads for the first lap. The timing system has taken care of itself. Tiddy has got himself up into second place past IQ CW4. Let's just go back and just see where that happened, because I was too busy commenting on the chaos. So he goes down deep into the hook and manages to get a very clean dive. Now that is a much better dive. That would be gold medal in the Olympics if he did that. In the previous corner though, it was a lot less clean than that. So let's go back and watch him through the bridge. He is going to unfortunately yeet Paris out of the way here. He's very late on the brakes, and he just doesn't have the space there. Paris entitled to turn in where he did, and that then puts Paris down the order as well. Paris now getting mugged, obviously. So Mighty Kid didn't have damage here, so he must have run wide. He did. He ran wide, swiped the barrier, lost all of his speed. Let's go back down the pack and see what's happening to the other people though. So Frank has gone backwards off the start as well. Hoyland obviously having that incident in turn 3, I believe it was. The corners don't have names here, so we'll come up with some interesting names. Maybe Tournée Trois. Oh, and what was what was Hoyland doing there? Let's go back to the live action in a moment. But Le Billion, he turns to the inside and seems to have a magnetic attraction to the barrier. Maybe there was a cute girl waving to him on the inside of the barrier there, but it's hard to tell. Anyway, let's go back live again. So we are back with Rufus as he takes us round for the second lap. Where are the close battles? Well, there is a close battle happening there between Frank and Le Billion, it looks like. As Frank just misses the apex there into turn 1. This gives Shushu a great opportunity up the inside here. We've got cars all over the place going up in front. I can't really tell what's happening. There's people left, right and centre, 4 wide into Tournée Trois. And the loser out of that is Carlsberg. The loser out of that is our championship leader, ladies and gentlemen. Our championship leader is in last place. So let's just see what happened. He was going so well, and it was his own mistake. It was his own mistake there. He just lost the back end. He found it again. It was where he left it, but he panicked there, didn't he? He panicked, but not at the Tesco, at the apex. As Rufus then makes his way over the bridge. Tiddy, look at that twitch. That twitch on that Ferrari is so nervous going through there. As Mighty Kid managing to hold on to 4th place through all of this chaos and carnage that we're seeing here. He's not under threat here from stealth, so it'll be okay, but look at this. This is the battle we want to watch. We're going to stay on board here because I think the trackside camera won't pick this up as Paris dives to the inside, gets the move done. Frank gets a massive wiggle on. He's got front end damage. Must have been in the barriers earlier on the lap. And now he's just holding it to the inside. He doesn't know whether he should brake or accelerate around there. I don't blame it. It's a very difficult corner. Farrick swiping the barrier but getting away without any damage. Just a new paint job, I think, on the front end of that car. I bet the paint job on that car is quite expensive. Look at the amount of paint it's got. I think half the weight of his car is paint. I can smell burning outside, by the way. Is my house on fire? No. Well, if I have to run, just assume that my house is burnt down. As Frank there mowing the lawn. That's something else I need to do later today, actually. Shushu getting up the inside. Oh, that is brave through there. That is brave. That is not a normal passing place, but Shushu holds it to the inside and These two are going to be going at it, hammer and tongs through the final corner as Frank concedes. Let Shushu have the racing line, and Frank's hit the barrier on the outside there as well. And it's a corner again where it's very easy to find that outside barrier. Perez now putting Vane under pressure. Vane from last place up into 6th. But this is Tiddymilk's race to lose. I think he's going to get a massive penalty though for the move on Perez. I would be very surprised. He just yeeted him out of the way over the bridge, and it's such a shame that that happened. I would have just given the place back there and then I don't think the stewards would have any further action. But if he has to get placed back behind Perez as a punishment, well, Perez is down in 7th place, so that is going to be painful. But let's see, as Tiddy is on the softs here, and look at the wear on them as well. So this track does wear out the tyres quite a lot. IQ in a commanding position on the medium tyres there, not too far off the back of Tiddy, and he'll have the faster tyres to come. Mighty Kid then holding on to Stealth, and we've got a battle on the bridge as Vane and Shushu are going at it. Is Shushu going to hold to the inside through the exit of the bridge hairpin? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's not really a hairpin, is it? It's a 90-degree corner. I don't know enough French to call these things anything in French anyway. Shushu hugging that inside. He's really struggling to know where to pick up the accelerator there, and Vane's therefore going to have a run on him. So I think Vane will get the place back as the track kinks to the right. It should be an open and shut move, this one. Plenty of grip to make it round that kink, even when you pin to the inside there. Let's have a look at where Vane's braking and his line into this corner, and actually pretty decent driving there, where that was really nice to watch. He found the apex very smoothly there, kept the car rolling. Let's follow him through the high speeds. Oh, he's lost the racing line through there though, on the marbles just a little bit. And the more you brake through those high speed corners, the harder the car is to control. He's not using the whole track width there on the entrance either, so maybe just giving away a little bit of time here. But look at this, Levillian now with the run. Oops, I've accidentally paused it. I was getting too excited there. Where is Shushu? Is there somewhere, but this, look at Frank as well. Frank with a brilliant run. I've missed it. Frank's yeeted Levillian onto the grass. Oh no, eggs and spaghetti. Now I don't think Frank's not given that back. I want to go back. Well, let's watch that back. Let's do a mini stewards review. So Frank with all the speed here, trying to find a gap in between them. No, he does brake, but okay, no. Yes, he yeeted Levillian, but Levillian parked his car there. There was no need to park the car on that corner there. That's a 3rd gear corner. So I'm going to side with Frank on that one, to be frank with you. Frank's then just gone and thrown it away. But Levillian, he's modelling for the camera there. They're all spinning in front of the camera. Manuel, our cameraman, is earning his frog's legs tonight, isn't he? I think Hoyland's just given up, hasn't he? Look at that, he's not even got going. He's just banging the steering wheel at this stage, and he does let his head drop, I've noticed. Talking of letting his head drop though, Carlsberg in 11th place here. Now it is going to be good for his second race, because it potentially gets him on a reverse grid pole or something similar, but this could bring Tiddy back into the mix. Now, what's Tiddy doing in terms of lap time? He's 1.3 seconds a lap slower than Rufus. I think Rufus has just got the measure of Tiddy around here. Those lap times just consistently more than a second faster. So I don't think Rufus will be looking too much rearwards unless anything changes. Similar tyre wear between the two of them, and IQ now starting to reel Tiddy in. I think those tyres starting to go. This is a 25-minute race. And just bear in mind that the tyres on that Ferrari are already 50% worn. So it just shows you how much this race destroys those front tyres. This is a long lap round here, and every corner is high speed. There are no low speed corners. Even the hairpins around here are high speed because of how wide the track is. one of the widest tracks we go to on the calendar. I'm going to estimate the track as being 10 metres wide at least. That's several car widths, about 5 car widths. As Stealth there, nice and smooth through turn number 1 there for Stealth, starting to put some pressure on Mighty Kid. Paris just hanging back there in 6th place. He has managed to get past Vane though, so he was in 7th, he's now in 6th. Shushu continuing to hassle Vane here. Oh! And we've just seen 2 accidents in a row there. It seems to be the place. Oh! Farrett getting all out of shape and taking Carlsberg's nose off the car. He has swiped Carlsberg's nose, giving him a bit of a nose job, let's say. He's got a Roman nose now, a bit crooked. It will repair itself, don't worry. There's magic pixies that repair the cars during the race. Nanotech, let's call it. The cars just heal themselves. I wish my car would do that, that'd be great. My Maserati breaks down every week. If you want to like and subscribe, by the way, that extra 3 pence that I get for a subscriber allows me to keep the Maserati on the road. Really does, makes all the difference. As we see Stealth not getting it wrong around the most difficult corner. He got that quite nice, I'd say. I'm going to continue rating drivers as I watch, although look at those tyres now. I've lost a second compared to his fastest lap, so that is a sign. That is a sign that you might want to be considering the medium tyres at this stage. And look at the fuel as well. The fuel use has really been noticeable here. It's a track where there's lots of high-speed stuff, and Tiddy has been overtaken, by the way. Tiddy has been passed, so let's just go back and let's watch it. I missed that. When did it happen? It happened quite a while ago, didn't it? Was I talking about my car or something? He ran wide. He just ran wide on the exit of turn 1. In fact, you know what? Let's go and watch it on board and see if we can pinpoint exactly what he did wrong. There you see. Now, let's pause this. This is a lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Where should Tiddy place his car here? It should be on that red and white rumble strip. And now, look what he's doing here. The car is turning right at this stage, not left. He is actually pointing at that Total sign. So, he's not turning into the corner. He's about to start turning and braking at the same time. Look, he's braking and he's turning. What does that do? That makes you go straight, and looks what happens, he goes straight. And then he keeps it on the track, but he's already lost that time. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Made an example of him with his Tesco sponsorship. Well, that's what you get. You put Tesco stickers on your car. I'm going to comment on your driving. I didn't say it was a good thing having Tesco sponsors on your car, did I? I just said it would get you more visibility. So there you go, IQ CW4 up into 4th place, and we have gone back a bit, so let's just go back to where we were. We're about here, weren't we? I'm not going to do any fancy rewind graphics on this one because I can't be arsed. I put a lot of effort into post-processing the videos and I just can't be bothered today. So IQ in 2nd place, Rufus is now pitting. Is he? Did he cut the pit line? I don't think he did. I think he got away with it. And IQ inherits the lead, and that is the right thing to do for Tiddy there as he comes into the pit lane. Anyone else going to the pits? Yes, Stealth doing the right thing as well. I think you are allowed to go that side of the pit lane on the way in, but we'll find out if he gets a penalty. That seemed a bit excessively to the right there. I think he was aiming for the pit crew of one of the support paddocks. As IQ now to 11.7, so only a second a lap slower than Rufus here, and he's setting personal bests as well, so I would stay out if I was IQ at this stage. He's setting personal best or near personal best sectors. Let's see what his sector time looks like over the bridge as he comes around. We go on board. Nice clean exit there, nothing wrong with that. This should be a decent sector time for him, I think. Let's see, where is the split? Yep, he's up on his personal best, so he's got his head down and he is performing. Braking at the marshal there. If that marshal goes for a sandwich brake, everyone crashes because that marshal is the braking marker. Let's see how he handles this tricky corner. So you want to be braking where that changing colour is, and this is beautiful to watch. Oh, nah, slight mistake there, but it was looking good. He just put too much power down, but where he picked up the power was exactly right. It's just that it wasn't full throttle. You just need to gradually bleed on that power. Let's see then what Tiddy can do against Rufus. So he's come out in clean air here. That is important as he makes his way around the never-ending right-hander there. And nice clean exit there. That was actually much better for Tiddy than it was for IQ. And I think IQ might lose a little bit of his sector times as a result of that. Actually, I can't get a split time on him because he's in between sectors here. It's a shame we don't have all the timing screen information on the replays, but hey-ho, it is what it is. He stays out, that's exactly what I'd do, mate. Those tyres look like they can go a little bit longer. What's his time going to be? Oh, it is a personal best though, so despite the scruffy exit on that corner, he's actually doing quite alright. And 2:11.6 compared to a 2:11.7 from Paris, and a 2:12.1 from Mighty Kid. So he's got the measure of these tyres at the moment, but this is the man that we are going to have to watch out for the lead of the race. So we will only be able to see what times Rufus is doing as he makes his way around this lap, because the outlap obviously does not count. 2:15 for the outlap doesn't mean anything because it just depends on where your pit box is up and down the grid. Everyone's got a pit box in a slightly different place. As you can see, Tiddy Milk 2:13 on the outlap, and 2:38 on the way in, 2:37 for Rufus. So it's all just down to where the pit box is, really. Now let's see whether we can pick up any sector times on these guys. I need to be in the right place at the right time to pick up the sector times. As Rufus actually is hunting down Paris here, and let's see what he's going to be like over the bridge. This will give us our first indication of where he's going to come out relative to IQ. CW4. IQ could win this. Hoyland continuing on, by the way, just a lap down. He's getting the blue flag treatment, so 4/10 off his personal best. Actually, I just realised I still don't know what that means, because that's relative to softs, isn't it? So it doesn't really tell me a huge amount, and I missed Tiddy Milk over there, so I can't really tell you what his time would have been. Let's see. Oh, we've got a battle going on here. So we've got Shoo holding off Frank here. So Shoo on the mediums, Frank also on the medium tyres. So these mediums require a little bit more finesse than the softs. That's my excuse anyway, because I really struggle on the softs. I am much better on the mediums than I am the softs. It doesn't matter what category we are in, I'm always better on the mediums. Frank has done a barrier and swiped the outside of that barrier as Carlsberg under threat here from Vane, both on the same tyres with the same amount of fuel. So Carlsberg, can he prevent himself from going even further backwards here? As IQ does pit, he's very low on fuel there, and Mighty Kid saved a little bit more fuel. We have got 10 minutes of the race left, and it will be the soft tyres for IQ, as will Mighty Kid and Paris, all of them going onto soft tyres. Now, are they going to go with the same amount of fuel though? That's the question. Have they done their homework? So 75 litres for what's his name, IQ, and 66 for Mighty Kid. So Mighty Kid maybe fancying a bit of fuel saving, but IQ has got himself out in front of Tiddy. And there is Rufus. Emmanuel, you were pointing the camera at the sky there, my friend. Don't make us fire you, because we've already lost a lot of cameramen this season. Hopefully nothing bad will happen to Emmanuel during the course of the next week. Who knows? He is French, so you know, could just use that as an excuse, couldn't we? As IQ then will be enjoying these soft tyres a lot more than Tiddy's enjoying those mediums, I am sure. He's got to make hay while the sun shines, and I don't know if they have that phrase in Swedish, because the sun never actually shines in Sweden. They are in perpetual darkness. But he does need to make hay while the light bulb shines, at least, because those soft tyres will start to go off. Yes, so we've got some big gaps here. Oh, and Paris has managed to get a pit lane penalty. How did he do that? It's a very easy pit lane entry here, so I'm not sure how he's managed to do that, but let's laugh at him. Ha 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 ha. As Stealth now having a battle with Shushu. What happened to Frank? Frank was right behind them. Has he? Oh yeah, hit the barrier, didn't he? Again. So Frank will be a great driver as soon as he stops hitting the barriers. He is very fast. It's just that he seems to have a magnet on his car. Shushu up into 6th place. Hey, this is a good result for Shushu here. He is finding his feet in URL now, and representing America in our races tonight as well. We've got a few American drivers, so we are starting to become popular across the world, aren't we, in URL? And he has now got that place well and truly off Stealth. Stealth will be shouting in Scottish. There'll be Scottish noises coming from that car. Paris, having to take the penalty. I was about to say, what's Paris slowing down for? Yes, because he forgot how to pit lane. And that relegates him down into 7th place, with Stealth then in 6th place. You know what, if the stewards do put Tiddy behind Paris, I don't think that's the best way of giving penalties, because if I was in a championship battle and I was Paris, I would just park my car in last place to make the other guy come last. You know, I would use it tactically. As Paris, having a look at Stealth here, just backs out a bit. We've got some action going on in front. Tiddy has been passed by Mighty Kid. What has happened, Tiddy? What has happened? You need to be making the most of this. Where did it happen? It happened in turn 1, I believe. So let's go on board and let's see if we can spot a mistake. I can see eyes. It could be a tiny bit further to the left, but not much. He is once again turning left though before the corner. Look at this, he's facing the left there. So he's tightening the corner just a little bit. But let's see what happens then. He was braking and turning at the same time there as well, and the front tyres just weren't having any of it, were they? As he turns into a lawnmower, and that gives a Mighty Kid the opportunity to pop up the inside. Now he's going to have grass all over his tyres here, but he was wise to that. Let's see whether he can make his way back through though. He has got 7 more minutes to make amends for it and get that place back, get himself back onto the podium. He needs to be scoring points here because Carlsberg is having an absolute nightmare of a weekend, and through only his own fault actually. It appears that Carlsberg's just not a fan of this track, as IQ setting a very consistent fast pace here, but not challenging Rufus's lap time, it must be said. It seems like Rufus is just the man around this track. A 2:10.7 on that second lap of the race for Rufus. He's still by far and away the fastest lap we've had here, with IQ not really looking like he's going to get into the 2:10s. It looks like this is going to be a 2:11 for this lap as well. So yes, Rufus just dominating tonight. Be interested to see what he can do from reverse, from the reverse grid. So he's starting last, but he's got his head together, hasn't he, Rufus, tonight? And bear in mind, in the championship, Rufus is in 3rd place, so he will be pulling away from those guys behind him. Let's see what happens though. Shushu up into 5th place, and having a brilliant race tonight. This is his best result in URL if he can keep it together, and he only has to last 3 more laps now, I believe. We might even only have 2. I can't maths fast enough. You know what, actually, I'm going to be excused because I think it's going to be very, very close, as Stealth and Paris have a battle behind as we go into turn 1. It's Paris up the inside of Stealth. Is it going to be the last of the late breakers? Paris to the inside, but he's got wide on the exit. So Stealth can, as we pick up the volume and pick up the pace, Stealth can get the cutback. Is he going to go for a move down into turn 3? Let's see. He needs to get to the inside, but Paris just defends it very cleanly there. And Paris actually just having a lot better exit as well. Better apex speed. Overall, Paris just much more planted through there. And Stealth stuttering a little bit on the accelerator through here. It is a difficult set of corners to get right. You need a lot of bravery, a lot of control over the rear end of the car. Oh no, and Shushu making a mistake and giving the place to Paris. So Shushu back down into 6th, and now Stealth is breathing down on his neck as well. Is Shushu going to go for... No, he can't go for a dive, not from there, not unless you tiddy milk. See, I'm ripping on everyone. Let's see though, is Paris going to be all right through the never-ending corner? Oh, nice and tight there for Paris, and Shushu's got it a little bit wrong. He's kept it clean, but lost some time there to Paris, lost the slipstream as well. Meanwhile, Carlsberg there, toiling down in 9th place, with Vane keeping him company actually. And it looks like Vane's got a much better exit here. He'll be in the slipstream. Short shifting that Ferrari is what you do, and that is what he's doing. Look at this, gaining. Now, is he going to have a late move on the brakes? He is. He's going for it on the brakes. Oh, and Emmanuel, what are you doing? What are you doing? They've hit each other, but he's backed out of it. They live to tell another day. To live to tell another day. Yeah, that's a phrase. That's what I meant to say. He lives to see another day. Yes, English is not my first language. Ah, Vane's lost his head. He's lost his head. Meanwhile, down at the back, let's not forget, we've got Le Billion, and we've got Farrick, and I think Hoyland will probably be just practicing at this stage. What's his lap times like though? Oh, he's well off the pace. I think he's just let his head drop, hasn't he? As Rufus is doing the opposite. Oh, we've got on board with Rufus just at the right moment. Rufus nearly losing it there, and he can't afford that because IQ is on the bridge. He's on the other end of the bridge. He's just one bridge behind, that is it a bridge too far? We will find out. Oh, look at that car snapping. That Ferrari, that Ferrari is very Porsche-like, isn't it? It snapped like it was a Ferrari then. It tricked me. Look at this though. He's actually reeling in Rufus. And you know what? The lap time, 2:10.8. So it is actually close to a fastest lap. He could be on for a fastest lap here because he's a 10th up on his personal best as well. He only needs a 10th to get the fastest lap. So he knows that. Is he going to get it nice and clean through here? Oh, he's missed the apex though. Not so bad because that corner sort of widens out on the exit. Let's follow him through the high-speed S's. Not much a driver has to do through here other than keep the car to the inside. He is purple, and just a slight lift here, get the car to the inside. You see the back end twitching there. It's such a difficult corner to control the rear, and then it's just a gentle brake. Look at that half brake from IQ. I noticed that half brake pressure, very measured from him. He is on fire here. This could be the fastest lap. Is it going to be fastest lap? Oh, he's just missed out. He's just missed out, but he is breathing down the neck of Rufus. Rufus has not got this one. And you know what? Rufus crossed the line just to get that final lap in. So if he'd have managed to cross the line just 8 seconds later, he wouldn't have to do this lap. This is the final lap. So, meanwhile, Tiddy in 4th place. Paris has already finished with Stealth managing to get past Shushu actually. Shushu there in 7th place behind Stealth. Let's go to this battle though. This is going to be the battle that we have to watch for the final lap here. Now, can IQ CW4's tyres last him as well? Can Rufus soak up the pressure? Let's see. Let's see as Rufus there keeps it nice and tidy. He has got low fuel though. He might be watching that fuel very carefully towards the end of the lap as he comes towards the line, losing 4/10 compared to his personal best there. But those tyres now starting to wear. Mighty Kid looks like he's got Tiddy well and truly banged to rights here. But look at this now, great exit from the corner before the bridge. Oh, and Rufus taking a wide line, IQ taking the narrow line through there. And I think this is going to be a move here, so IQ could take the lead here. He just needs to get in the toe. He's a little bit too close, actually, to be getting the toe. And he's having to pull out of the toe here. Look at that. He's having to pull wide. Is he going to go for a cutback? Or I think Rufus is just going to defend the outside, but Rufus is tight to the inside. Oh, and he's got on the marbles. Oh, can he just drive around him? I think he can. I think he can just drive around him now. He's got the outside, but it'll become the inside into the next corner. And giving each other plenty of room there. Oh gosh, and now it becomes the inside again. And Rufus has ran off the track. He's crashed. He's a big crash. Oh gosh. Oh, he's properly slammed it. And he's slowed down. He's given up. Oh, he's thrown it. He could have brought it back. Oh, what's he doing? Has he thrown the controller out of the window? I don't know. It looks like he's lost his head completely there. And let's just watch it again, though. Let's watch it from Rufus's view. Let's see if he could have done anything different. So he's got the inside here, and IQ running out of grip on the outside. And now he comes across the inside, and he just tightens up the apex. Why did he stay on the accelerator? There, Rufus? You was never going to make it round. Not from the inside. You just kept your foot down. Why? Sorry, I shouldn't get this involved. I shouldn't. But yeah, watch this. Right, let's calm down. Right, here, he just pins the throttle. You're not going to get round. You're never going to make it. I'm afraid IQ had that move. It was IQ's, and then he's basically just thrown the controller on the floor, hasn't he? Look, there's no inputs there. He's just the car bouncing off the barriers. He's just thrown the controller on the floor, hasn't he? IQ with the race win then. Mighty Kid with third place, and Tiddy counting his blessings here because he's got a podium out of nowhere. Meanwhile, the other guys are at the other side of the track, having finished 2 minutes earlier. So we have Paris, then Stealth, then Shushu, then Frank. I'm just going to pause it. Then Carlsberg, then Vane, Farrick, Labillion, and Hoyland a lap down. So Carlsberg in 9th place. So that has shaken up the order of the championship. But we have to see whether Tiddy Milk's going to get a penalty for that contact. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a frantic effort, a frantic race ending. Ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe and come back for part 2. We've got it all to do all over again. Oh gosh, I can't wait. Can you? All right. See you in the next one, guys. Later.